everyone. Welcome. I don't have the green screen up because I'm getting my Elgato key lights like next week, Monday probably. But I got my hands on a copy of Legend of Hero Trails of Cold Steel, so I really wanted to play this because the third one is coming out in September, and I read online that playing it in chronological order was better, so I got 1 and 2, now 2. So let's start this. Dat is vrij tough. To normal. But the green screen will be here next week, and I've done setting everything up. I do hope the game audio is not too loud.
It's no use! Can't even scratch them! What's happening? Who's in control of those things? Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
This is awful. What happened here?
How terrible.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade complex in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How low can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Green's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try.
Right. We weren't about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears.
Nice how they all have their own voice actor.
Alright. Green, you and the rest of Group A are with me. Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you.
Yes, sir! All right, Class 7. Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test. Understood!
Yeah, this is pretty standard. Save your progress using the system option and menu. Okay. So, save. I can test. I don't know if the game volume is too loud, so if it's too loud, just let me know.
Here they come.
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it!
Here they come. Stay focused, class.
Go!
Very well.
Extend one.
Go! Here!
My turn.
You can attack the small one.
Leave it to me.
Let's
There! Here we go! Now's our chance!
And one for me.
that can die.
Very well.
I was hoping it would die with that one.
Okay.
I don't know what that break. Range slash.
Flames, gather on my blade!
Ooh, fancy. That did a lot.
Leave it to me.
I wonder how much I can use this. Oh, probably because their CP is high.
Crystal Saber!
My turn.
You can just
All right,
can destroy that one or two.
let me go straight! Time is precious. We should hurry.
Oh, they're also all level 49. Yeah, I'm getting a time back after this one.
No doubt about it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group, and a real pain to deal with, too. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
I just love playing these games.
You're in my way.
Okay.
Yeah, so they all... Oh, that's good to know. So they can only use it when they're... Oh, and their CP goes up when they attack.
It's my turn.
You're mine! My turn!
So they also have counter.
My turn.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
They probably won't be able to keep anything or so. Oh,
Where are we?
This must be the Rally Academy. You can see Crossbell State on the other side.
There!
Those are...
hey, Boxbox, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it.
They're enormous.
How was your
How
stream?
did they manage to get them prepped?
Hey, Iram.
Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target.
Instructor!
Oh, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Was good, kind of. Glad to hear it. I just started a new role-playing game I bought last week.
We need to take these things out fast.
And it has voice acting, so that really is better for my throat. Thank you for also following. Team Fight Tactics was trolling. Oh, how so?
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
Bring it on!
Okay.
Yes, first, so... Oh, she hits everything, nice. This bad RNG and item rolls from the first day of ranked and new bugs. Oh, that sucks. I hope they fix the bugs soon.
Go! Alright.
And maybe your RNG is better the next time. Let's hope so. Don't like strength down, guys.
Alright. Whirlwind!
Do this.
To me!
I'll handle this.
Cool. magic. Of physical magic deck. Cannot do any.
Here we go.
But for everyone who came with the raid, my name is DemonFoxGaming. I mostly play role-playing games, Japanese role-playing games, and the casual Nintendo games. So if you're into that, then enjoy. And if you like it, then please press the follow button.
Go. Now's our chance.
And one for me!
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me!
My turn.
Yeah, I'm from the Netherlands, Aram. I do have that Dutch English accent. I hear that a lot.
Leave it to me!
I'll handle this.
Okay.
All right.
Very well.
My turn. Okay. Burn in daylight.
Finally.
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to...
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't.
Reminds me of Skies of Arcadia a little. I don't know if I ever played Skies of Arcadia. I'll go look at it. I'll write it down. The cutscene anyway. Arcadia. I wrote it down. I'm going to look into it. No, I mostly played the Tales games, the Final Fantasy, a random RPG from here, and Nintendo. But oh, and Disgaea. I really play a lot of Disgaea. But the third one in this series is coming out in September, like a week after my birthday. So I looked it up and I was like, well, this looks really great. And then I found I had to play it in chronological order, so I bought the first and the second game used. So now I'm playing that before the third one comes out. Yeah, this guy has an awesome series. I love the Prinnies. Yes, The series is called A Legend of Hero, Trails of Occult Steel. This is the first. And then I have the second copy, like right here. And it's like 80 hours a game, so I have to play a lot. You should look into it. Like, there are remasters from the old PlayStation 2, PlayStation Vita games. Have you played Valkyria? Yeah, I played Valkyria Chronicles. Not the newest one, not Revolution, but I played the other one. The other Valkyria Chronicles cut out the turn-based combat. That's why it's kind of turned me off. Played one, two or three. Yeah, in my opinion, also weren't that great. I also never played 4.
Bereahard via Keldic. The next stop is Trista.
But that mostly happens with Japanese role-playing games, and they make one game and that's good, and then they just totally go off the ramp.
We will be stopped at Trista for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
Almost there. Man, spring's really in full bloom here, huh? Back home, there was still so much snow on the ground, I hardly even realized it.
But this one is really enjoyable so far, so I'm really going to enjoy this.
Wow.
I also really like it when Japanese role-playing games just have voice actors, everything. It makes it so much easier. The game is so much more enjoyable to watch. Because I have one voice, I cannot do weird funny voices like some streamers can.
Are those lino flowers? Never seen so many all blossoming at once.
I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home. But yeah, I think I'm going to like it.
Don't go.
Ouch.
And she wasn't even playing with her mobile phone.
Whoa, sorry about that. Are you okay? I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Don't worry about it. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers. It's really a pretty town though, isn't it? Just like a postcard.
Yeah, I guess that's the magic of springtime for you. I hope everything in your case is okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
Yeah, but now that you mention it, almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red. I didn't really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake. Maybe it means we'll end up being classmates. Anyway, I should get going. I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
I totally forgot to ask her name. Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into each other later. She's right though. It is weird that there are so few of us in red. Are there even enough to make a class? That orbment they sent with the uniform is pretty strange too. It sure looks a lot fancier than your standard issue orbment, that's for sure. Guess there's no point in racking my brain over it. Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's military academy's on the north side of town. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
This is still the prologue. I was like, okay, start chapter 1. But no. You can now view the events that occur during recorded in the section, and access both by pressing the touchpad note section template, then flipping through the various tabs. You can also confirm your current objective by pressing. Okay. That's always nice because I always forget where I need to go. So we have a bookstore. So the green ones are all shops. So it's just 8. Oh, that's easy. There. It's safe. You never know.
I shall take my leave here, my lady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
Thank you, Klaus. I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, my lady.
Bitch girl.
Please excuse my rudeness, young sir. It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Oh. Thank you very much. I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part. That means the girl with him must have been a noble. She did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something.
I do hope there's not noble, common people.
So this is it. Thor's Military Academy. Founded by the legendary Emperor Dreichels himself.
This dude has a car.
Thank you for your patience, sir. We've arrived at the academy.
Much obliged.
Oh, that's that dude.
Please, if you'll allow me to take your luggage.
That won't be necessary. I prefer to avoid standing out too much.
You don't want to stand out too much. Uncomfortable in a freaking car.
But, sir...
This isn't open for debate. Take whatever rest you need, then return to Bereahard.
As you wish. I shall be departing, then, sir. May your time spent in these hallowed halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Wow, an orbital limousine. And one of Reinford's fanciest models, too. Looks like even Erebonia's upper crust send their children here.
Welcome to Thor's Military Academy. Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them. That'd make you Green Schwarzer, right?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. But how do you know me?
It's a long story. Don't sweat the details right now.
I'm getting
Is
yawny.
that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Thanks. We should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thor's.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
I guess those two must be second years? That girl definitely looked younger than me, though. What was that about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last student to check in, am I? Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though. Well, here's to the start of a great 2 years.
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history. Thor's
Sorry.
Military Academy was
It was a long day.
almost 220 years ago. Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Dreichels. The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire. 30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war. But with the mechanization of the military, many of our graduates now pursue careers outside the army. Our mission, however, remains the same: to prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Draco's famous mandate. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Though much has happened these past 2¼ centuries, the world is still the domain of the young. Yet still the question remains: what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation? I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
The foundation of the world, huh?
No pressure, right?
No kidding. Though, this is Draco's the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do.
It's true.
I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
Craig.
Reen Schwarzer. Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though. Most of the other students are wearing green. Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
One in the green also are the exact same model for boy and girl. Just look at it. Like, they're the exact same.
Looks that way. Though...
Something wrong?
Sorry.
Nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony. Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook. There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either. I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right! Students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please. By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking. That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students. But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
What?
Did you mean an orientation exercise?
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough. Now, right this way, if you would.
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
Follow that teacher. Academy, old school. Yeah, the class I'm in is the worst. Rated class.
What is this
Probably.
place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
What does she even want us to do here?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
Yeah, keep yawning.
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
This place looks like some old haunted mansion or something.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does. I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far. I guess we really are part of the same class then.
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though. I'm just happy all our work's paying off.
They
I'd
look
hate
cool.
to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Says the master slacker. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. Quite a bevy of beauties they've got there. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Yep.
Oh, you know one of them? Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on. Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido? Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Well, look who finally made it. Nice work.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go. So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this fledgling class.
Now you sound the part of the student council president.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. At least to start with, anyway. Everything's ready over there, right?
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked. Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into.
Oh, come on.
The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year. Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
The name's Sarah Valestine. I'm the instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year. Glad to finally meet you.
Wait, Class 7?
Us?
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy, and that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thor's entrance exam. Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners. And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class. Fittingly titled, Class 7. And in Class 7, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
This must be some kind of joke. And why is this the first I've heard of it?
Well, who are you again?
Machias Regnitz. And with all due respect, instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this. Must I be forced to spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right? Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that? What's your problem?
Oh, nothing much. I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom. Please, milord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Eustace Alberea. Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of Duke Alberea, Lord of the Kreutzen province in the southeast.
Big shot.
You don't get much more noble than that.
Interesting. I'd heard the rumors.
Do you expect me to be impressed? Your family lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
Okay, that's enough. I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier. What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
Nothing gets by you, does it? But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Damn you, teacher.
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
Lame.
She cut the rope.
Oh, what just happened?
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
What does that woman think she's playing at?
I thought my heart was gonna jump out of my chest. Hey, Reen, are you okay?
Easy now. Hands where she can see them.
What happened? Huh?
Well, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
No, it isn't.
Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important here, right?
Doing the punch. Oh, that also fine.
Wow, it's just not your day, is it?
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve. I hope. What is this place anyway?
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables. Huh?
Is this?
It's coming from the devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle orbment.
Is that Miss Valentine?
So, these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, don't tell me these things are...
New model battle orbments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus.
So these are battle orbments. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the live-long day. Which is why I've prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you. The
So are your
you brought are all
weapons.
here too. Each package neatly along a little box containing a quartz. Find yours and try setting the quartz into your Arcus.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
What is this woman thinking?
Let's see.
Oh, I see mine over there.
Yeah, remember the purples. Painful.
What's this?
Nice.
That's called a master quartz. If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts. Go on!
Orbman, the general term for a mechanical device that detects orbital energy septium and uses it to generate magical effects. Enhancement. Battle Orbman, Arcus, personal use device that can harness orbital energy in a variety of ways depending on the quartz set in it. Tailor-made for the users, the Orbman's internal structure varies from another. Quartz, a circuit made from Septian fragments called Sepit, set into metal organs to harness variety, powers and properties. So I can master quartz, a special kind of quartz which can be set to the center of your Arcus battle orb. Quartz are stronger and more adaptable than regular fighting battle ability. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So I need to level up the big ones. And then it increases my stats, gives me powers. I like the customization things. Don't have one yet. But I can use Fireball now, so that's nice.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus. Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features. But I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time. Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, here's what I want you to do. When you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon. It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once. But when
I don't like getting lost.
You'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse. There are monsters wandering around though, so don't let your... With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise. Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
I don't think she's joking.
Time for a dungeon.
And just where do you think you're going? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all. Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you. After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us! If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you! I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class still dragging me down.
Never split the party. One of the best rules in D&D. Never split the party.
What should we?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine.
It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as... Well, I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll... So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Okay, you fell on top of me, not the other way around.
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later. Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you. I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Elliot Craig. So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of awesome.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an ornament, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an orbital staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development, apparently, so there aren't too many around just yet. But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Reen.
Oh, my sword?
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called a tachi. Any way you slice it, though, it's basically a longsword.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady, though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Got it.
Thanks for being the part in cam menu hours. You can press the X button to attack and build an attack from the cast and pass briefly attack from the first time or even the attacker's weapons type is effective.
Yikes! A monster!
Huh, never seen this kind before.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Here we go!
My turn.
Should be able to attack. Yes, range. He kicked me back.
My turn.
So this heals me.
All right.
That one is an away hit. That's good to know. And that.
I go where the wind takes me.
Do not know what the orbs do yet.
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
You
Anyway,
can sense
let's
more.
just stay alert.
You now view the active voice and monster guides. Active voice records list the last 50 active voice lines heard. Monster guide automatically records information once you fought. Yeah. Like that standard. Fighting a given type of enemy gradually unlocks information about them. The Battlescope item as well as certain articles can unlock all information. That's handy for bosses. Was nothing there. Nice. Oh, I have to go up. Oh,
Oh, a treasure chest!
I didn't even see that one. Oh, I can launches a sharply pointed boulder at the enemy. That's more your thing. Arranged. Hey, do something about vertical camera normal. Why was that an inverted? Why would I want inverted battle map control? Like, that's just stupid. That's the thing I could rest at. Urban charging stations like this are often found left behind by some kindly exploring particularly dangerous areas. If you encounter one, walk up to it and press the X button, then select rest for the HP all party members. So it's like a little camp. It's always good to rest.
Winds, give us your blessing.
What's your hand magic? Yeah, already. That.
Right.
So needle shot.
It's my turn.
Marcus,
activate. Here we go.
Fireball.
Marcus, activate. Yeah.
Does it get cancelled now? No.
Leave it to me.
So needle shot. Firebolt actually worked. You could hit him. Yeah.
Is everybody okay?
Because he has a warp staff.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
Let's try have a minimap. And there's only one way to go. Looks like the shell can take a real beating. Might be pretty tough to take it down. We'll need to keep our wits about. Should probably give it everything about arts and crafting. See what works best. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Double advantage.
Let's go.
So that's settlement. Yep.
My turn.
That's. Oh, can I? Grab those.
There.
It's my turn.
Right.
That's super. Yeah. Still one.
My turn.
Let's try this one again then.
There.
Leave it to me.
Perhaps they moved. Counter.
My turn.
It's my turn.
You fight? No.
Go.
Can hit all three. Back to battle system.
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
Two.
My turn. There.
It's my turn.
Here we go. All right. There.
And we're done.
Together, we're unbeatable.
Nice.
Elliot, are you okay?
don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And...
Look out! Elliot!
What?
No!
Nice one shot.
Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
He has a gun. Nice. He just has a for
it's
real
you.
shotgun.
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. Let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome. The name's Reen Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Reen?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
Oh, now that's a relief.
He probably got adopted by one of the four houses.
We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
What's a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor on the campus building?
Bring it on!
up, everyone!
It's my turn.
Go! There!
It's my turn. How about this?
Come on!
Too slow! Too slow! Here we go!
It's my turn.
That worked.
It's my turn. Eat that.
Go!
Let's just hit that.
It's my turn. Together, we're unbeatable.
Relax. Thank you guys.
If it's a fight they want.
Come on!
Leave it to me.
Take this!
Here we go! Arcus, activate!
Leave it to me. Arcus, activate.
Ha!
Not one shot.
Come on!
Leave it to me.
Here we go! There!
Arcus, activate!
Right.
Damn it. Then die.
Go! Go!
All right. There. Leave it to me.
Is everybody okay?
Great.
All right!
Nice.
He's still leveled up.
We meet again.
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
I'm glad the four of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I? S. Arcade from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. Legram?
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, but other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
That name sounds so familiar. Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
No, not at all.
Machias, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios' eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
Poor guy.
I'm Emma Milstein. Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. To think I was outdone. By a girl, no less.
You must be quite the prodigy.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I'm not. I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool! You got an orbital staff too! Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay. I'm Lisa R. from Ruhr. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you.
Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Rhineford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
You fell on top of me.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone. You may require protection.
You needn't to be concerned about that.
She's got a
Beg your pardon?
big sword.
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be off?
All right.
We'll see the 4 of you later then.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go,
It was clearly an accident. Everyone could see that. But I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this? There are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Laura's with them. She really wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt she drags around a sword that big just for show.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am, though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat. The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire. And her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master. I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow. Interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reem. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl, and we still need to track down Duke Albarea's son, too.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass.
Come on now, that's no way to treat someone you just met.
Looks like the path splits. Which way do you think we should go?
I feel a little wind blowing from the east. I bet the exit's that way.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Oops.
Watch out, guys!
It's my turn.
My turn!
It's my turn! Eat that!
My turn!
Oh, leave it to me.
There! Together, we're unbeatable.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
You're pretty sharp.
Oh.
It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me.
Confident.
Oh yeah, Fee Clausel. That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, wait!
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
That's cheating.
What just happened?
Wow.
She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick on her feet. Guess we really don't need to...
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she knows exactly what she's doing. just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?
Really quick.
This is bad. We need to regroup. Come on!
Here we go!
All right.
There are only two of them.
My turn.
That
All right, let's keep going.
Do you hear that?
just want to clear this dungeon. Starting to get a little
Someone's
bit
fighting
tired.
up ahead. Come on.
Had to get up early today, so
Green! Wait for me!
Incredible. That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right. That's court fencing, an agile style favored by the nobility. And judging by his poise, he's no amateur.
Did you need something?
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself earlier.
I'm Elliot Craig.
Guys Warzel, nice to meet you.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Eustace. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common man. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
What the hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, it's a wonder you don't pop. And you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't you?
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital. And this headstrong young lad just so happens to be a chip off that old block. Pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being born.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
You son of a...
Magius, don't do it!
oh goddammit. Yeah, you should should know better.
I think you went a little too far, Eustace.
Like, he is just like taunting him.
Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Green.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It may be for the best if I leave the four of you to find your way out of here together, while I make my way toward the exit alone.
I can see I've still got a lot to learn about the particulars of your social strata.
Yeah, I'm sad to say these kinds of disputes are pretty indicative of how the Empire is these days. How are you feeling, Machias? Have you called?
Yes, and I wanted to say I'm sorry for the way I acted. I shouldn't have gotten so riled up over such an obvious taunt.
Yeah, you do kind of lose your cool maybe a little too easily. But is it true what he said? Your dad is the Imperial Governor?
It's true. It's not that I was trying to hide it. I just don't like going around telling everyone. I don't like to brag. But just so we're clear, that doesn't change who I am. When you get right down to it, I'm a commoner, head to toe. My father's salary is nothing to boast about, and he doesn't have any of the perks nobles are born into.
I know. Don't worry. Governor Regnitz is pretty well known for being clean as a whistle.
Really? I've heard the name, but I can't say I really know anything about him.
Well, that's enough about my father for now. We need to get moving. We've wasted far too much time here as it is.
He's right. We should get a move.
He seems kind of losing. I don't know how to break the ice. Treasure chest!
That's the exit, and there must be another treasure chest here.
I feel like we've just been going in circles.
Might be right. Maybe we should check where we are on the map.
Enemy sighted. Let's take them out.
My turn. There.
That really needs to be magic.
Leave it to me. It's my turn.
Arcus, activate.
Here we go.
it to me. Marcus, activate.
My turn! Arcus, activate!
Yeah.
Is everybody okay?
And now I need to go there. Probably a boss monster. And then I will stop here and continue the next time. I might stream this weekend if I have time, but I have to look because it's my dad's birthday, so I will be in the other side of the country. So next week will be green screen again, so I'm really happy with that. And you don't have to see like all my stuff. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again this week or definitely next week when I'm streaming again. I will definitely continue this game because I really enjoyed it for now. Thank you all a lot and have a great weekend. Bye.